Hello guys. Okay, we're going to do a super quick review on how to do surface area of a rectangular prism. Remember there are two different kinds of surface area: total, which means total, all of it, okay, or lateral. Remember lateral means no bases, okay? All right, this is very important that you remember lateral means no bases. This is when we were talking about a label that goes around our picture or our container or whatever. Okay, well, today again, we're going to do rectangular prisms. Remember the formula for rectangular prisms? I'm going to do totals because it includes everything. pH plus 2b. P stands for the perimeter of the base. Okay, perimeter of the base. H is the height of the entire figure. Okay, and then big B equals the area of the base. Okay, so let's take a look. Again, we are looking at rectangular prisms. First one we're going to do is pH plus 2b, which is the total surface area. And we're going to use this example. Remember, the first thing, easiest thing to do is to mark your base. Well, this one's kind of done for you. If you notice right here, it is darker shaded. So we're going to go ahead and make that a little bit darker so we can see it. Okay, I know this is my base. I know that the height of my entire figure is the distance between my two bases. Well, if that bottom is a base and here's my other base, my distance between those two is this 6, because I know the 15 and the 12 connect to my base, and the 6 then is my height. So the first thing we need to do is figure out all the different things that we need. I need my pH and I need my big B. Well, I just said my H is 6 inches. Okay. P stands for perimeter of the base. So I just need the perimeter of the base. Well, if I look at my base, I have 4 sides because I have a square. Well, I know perimeter means if I walk around the whole thing or make a fence around the whole thing, which means I have 4 sides. So this side is 12. That means this side is 12, which means this side's 15, which means this side is 15. Well, 15 and 15 is 30. 12 and 12 is 24. So I've got 24 and 30 added together makes 54. So that means my perimeter is 54 inches. Okay, big B, again, the area of my base. And I know because my base is a square, area is base times height, length times width, remember? So it would be 12 times 15. Okay? Remember, guys, you can use Desmos. So I'm going to slide over to Desmos real fast because I don't feel like doing that one in my head. Okay, remember when you're using Desmos, pick your assessment. We are in Texas, so we're going to choose Texas Star and practice. Okay? 12 times 15 is 180. So I'm going to come back over here. My big B is 180 inches. So now I'm going to fill it in. pH plus 2 big B. I'm saying 2 big B because I have two bases. I have a top and a bottom, and they're both called my bases. My P then is 54 inches times my height of 6 plus 2 is my constant, and I have bases that are 180. Again, I can use Desmos. And the cool thing with Desmos is just like before, I can even put in my formula if I want to. And I know my formula is pH plus 2B. Okay, and then I can come down here and say P is equal to, then H is equal to something, and B is equal to something. Okay, so let's go back to our picture right here. I said P is 54, so P is equal to 54. My H, if I look here, is 6, and then my big B is 180. So I'm going to go back here. H is 6, big B is 180. Well, if I look, it gives me my answer, 684. So I'm going to come back over here. So my total surface area is 684 inches. And because I'm doing area, I know that always area is squared. So my total surface area for this one would be 684 inches. Okay, let's look at another one. This one I only care about lateral. So my lateral surface area is just P and H. Well, P again is perimeter. H is just the height. Well, I know perimeter means the base. Well, here's my base standing up. There's the other base right there. So my perimeter is 5 and 5, 3 and 3. Okay, well, again, if I don't want to do that in my head, all I've got to do is go back over here. I can adjust my formula. I can get rid of this B because I don't care about it. And I can even make Desmos do the math for me. So I'm going to come back over here. What is it? 5 and 3. Okay, so 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. Look at that. P is equal to 16. So I can come back over here and I'm just going to write it down. That way I make sure I fill in my formula correctly. My H, again, is the distance between my two bases. So my H is 17. Let's fill it in. Lateral surface area is PH, which means it's 16 plus 17 is the lateral surface area. Let's go back to Desmos and find our answer. Okay, perimeter again was 16. My height was 17. Multiplied together, 272. Okay, so my total for my lateral surface area was 200, I just forgot it, 272. So 272 yards, because again, I have to use what is listed in the picture. And because I am doing surface area, it is always squared. Remember, the difference between lateral and total is lateral does not include the area of the base. Total surface area does. All right, guys, good luck. Let us know if you have questions.